Hello, it's time for one of James's video diary entries for the day. Today is May 31st, 2026. I donated blood last night and found out I need to lose some weight. Probably not much of a surprise to anybody buying my clothes, including me. Yeah, my clothes have been getting bigger and I'm having to buy new ones. I got almost a whole wardrobe now and it's a little big. But right now I have a sedentary job. Been reflecting on my life. Waiting for the delivery tomorrow morning. It says my appointment's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I don't know. I didn't have anything better, and I don't really want to start my week late. I like starting it on Sunday. Because honestly, I'm not going to have it wouldn't give me any time during the day anyway, given that I had to be here the way I had to, the amount of distance I am from where I started. I see things that over time I keep dealing with the same patterns and I keep running from them because when I stand up to them, I get my ass handed to me. And I was just tired of it. So I ended up getting angry and just, if I can't control the things I need to control, if I'm used as a resource instead of treated as a person. I mean, when I go to look for a relationship with a woman, I look at her both as a resource and a person. I make sure she has a way out. And that no is an option right from the off. I mean, she doesn't have the right to she's got to have the right to her own stuff. She can't have the ideation that I'm choosing for her and that she has no choice in that thing. A lot of the people I deal with and come across, they make the decision that I have no choice and that I have to do it their way. That takes me back to first principle. It has since the first time I've tried this when I was 22. After 5 years of trying to build a life with my baby mama and being thwarted at every turn. By the time she was interested in building a life, it's like, why the fuck would I want to build with you? You have spent 5 years doing nothing but abuse me. And that abuse continued till the present day, if she had the option. I just don't want to be a resource. I want to be a person. I don't want to be told that you have to use my equipment because I smashed yours. Well, if you smashed mine, then I want you to fucking pay to fix mine. I don't want to use yours. I didn't agree to that. If you want to be with me, treat me as a person. Just I'm going to treat you. I'm going to give you the option of out all the way through. And if I'm an option, there's another guy, take the other guy. You'll be happier. You're going to be with me. You're going to choose to be with me every day. The rules are going to be pretty simple for the most part. It's not because I can't be a millionaire. I've turned it down many times. Because I don't want to be seen as a resource that can't control the things that I need to control. I can't be a businessman and millionaire because, well, I need an operating budget. And if somebody's going to live their best life, they're literally going to turn my bank account into their best life. Then they're going to cry that I don't have enough money to keep providing for them. I've dealt with this with a few people in my past. My baby mama was a good one. My mother. A couple of girls I tried to I give them an instruction and they take it like a puzzle. Like, I didn't ask you to solve it. I didn't ask you to literally tell me the entirety of the picture. I figured we'd discover the picture together. Because trying to give you a script and hold you to something that you didn't agree to, you didn't read or agree to, take pity out of the equation. Some of these women, well, what do you want me to do? Well, You want to sign up to be a slave for a debt you didn't create. Instead of saying, I feel sorry about that. What I would do, however, is I'll take a shot at if you'll let me. I'll give it a shot on my own merits. If you'll let me have a shot on my merits, I'll give it a swing. I got nothing better. And there's nothing. The road's got to be pretty simple for both sides, because I shouldn't be creating drama for her, and she shouldn't be creating drama for me. We should be trying to solve each other's drama. I mean, say I want a super big amount of money. I've made it somehow. I've seen some of the richest people I know and have met work this way. They work the way that the business has its own money. And if I'm the one running the business, that account is strictly for that business. I'm not saying that I'm going to hold secrets from you, because I kind of won't. Even my personal bank account and your personal bank account, I won't hold secrets as to what I'm spending my money on. Just the same as I want to have access to see what you're spending your money on. Not because I'm going to complain. There's only like 4 things I can literally complain if you're using your money. The shared money. The bill money's a little different. The bill money has to pay for car insurances and home, house insurance, and life insurance, and the power and groceries. The necessities of life. Now, you want 47 pairs of shoes? If you got any money in your account and you want to buy 47,000 pairs of shoes, I mean, I really wouldn't want that many shoes in a house, but I mean, if you can afford them, I really can't bitch. Now, if you're buying something for an affair, same thing. If I were buying something for an affair, if I were to do property, residential property of some kind, you have to have the same access I do to it. That way I can't be using it as a safe house and a sanctuary for the affair. I can't have that. And neither can you, for that matter. If you want to buy guns and I want to buy guns, we could do that. We'd have to have a little bit of a safety talk so we were on the same page, to make sure that if we had kids laying around, because I'm not averse to it. I just have to be able to have control of what I need to have control of, and not being told that I'm a resource and that I heard this in the unit and it stuck with me. The CBS television show about a covert operations unit. A man won't give you his life, but he'll trade it to you. And same thing with women. I mean, most of them will sell you a subscription service, and it gets more expensive as time goes on. The issue is that for them, it would get more expensive because they have a deeper connection, not because what they're offering is any better. It isn't. Man's the same way. I mean, I'd trade my life to be with you, and have you have the same thing with me. Trade your life to be with me. That way we're not freeballing. We're not the STD capital of the country, or the county, or the municipality where we live. We're monogamous, so that, man won't give you his life, but to trade it to you for a piece of ribbon and some tin. Woman will sell you a subscription service as there's a life. And she'll cry if you're not giving her enough for what she thinks that she is worth. And a lot of times, it's really not worth that much. Not for what she's trying to create drama. It's unnecessary. Spend everything and break you. Then cry when you get angry about, hey, look, man, we need money for food. This isn't time to go to the casino. This isn't time to to do things that are consecutively ignorant. We don't need to buy brand new cars every year. Hell, even the vehicle I'm driving professionally, that's not mine. It's not new. It's got a lot of miles and some damage on it. Personally, I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't want to be a newbie driver, a relative rookie. I almost every year, but still I'm a rookie. I mean, I wouldn't want to drive a brand new truck. I'd want to drive a nice looking truck, but I'd want it to be old enough that if it did get damaged, that it can take the damage, that it can take the hit, that it doesn't look like I've got so many payments that I'm going to make serious mistakes on safety. I want it to look like, yeah, I've been there, the truck's been there, done that. It's absolutely safe. It's a little rough around the edges, so you're not gonna, it's not gonna harm anyone. It's not a rolling scrapyard, but it's not, brand new. So like the vehicle I drive, I just bought one. Got rid of my town car. It exceeded my capability keeping it on the road. I got a little Jeep Patriot, fairly old, but not that old. It's in fairly good shape, and it's been roughed around a bit. I mean, you can look at the damage, and yeah, it has had damage, and the damage has been professionally repaired. But even it's been a while since it's been repaired, so it probably needs to be. Anonymity catches us all. I'm down to 2 debts. They're both private. I'm still looking to try and get myself into a position where I can get a residence, so perhaps I can get away from where I'm at. It's for a few bad actors. A few bad actors that have poor standards. And at least for me, poor standards is I don't know, for the last 30 years. Or better than that. I've used the ideation of the publicly available information about Delta Force. Selection doesn't end once you're selected. You're expected to perform at the highest levels you can. Don't advertise more than you can sell. You can back. Because people will expect you to back everything you sell. And yeah, I got beat on a little bit on that, mentally, emotionally. Got clipped a few times. That's how I got experience. And the former master sergeant I learned from told me, look, undersell what you can do. Don't oversell yourself. Now I'm wearing nice new shirts and new pants. I just bought them. And I mean, they're great. I just need to start controlling my my food intake now and my exercise, because I am in a sedentary job. I'm still walking the exits and interchanges when I'm not working, actively driving when I'm my home time. I'm having trouble finding a significant other, even having contact. I'm even having trouble finding initiates or potential candidates. For a while I didn't have a problem with candidates finding them. They just don't want to invest. They want me to invest in them, and if that's the best they've got, it ain't going to get better. I mean, I tried one and it's like, well, I was so abused. Well, get into it with you, and it's more, yeah, I can see why that happened. Analyzing your behavior, you offer something you cannot do. You won't be present enough with someone who's trying to help you and to market you in a way. I mean, you had like 9 union calls within like 5 miles of your business. You literally can't dress up like Rosie the Riveter. Go down to every one of these union halls and advertise your services with discounts for union cards, for union members and their families, immediate family, not necessarily extended family, but their immediate family, their wives and kids. You're good with pets being in the place. I call you and you say, call me anytime, and I try to call you when I know as standard business hours aren't. And every time I call you, you're busy. Anytime I ask you somewhere, well, I don't drink. Well, I didn't ask you to drink. I asked you to go to the bar. Simply because the bar serves food, and it's an adult place for people of our age to meet. Now, did it offer drinking? Absolutely. But it also offered karaoke. And for me, that's an activity that's relatively wholesome. And if you drink doing it, you suck. Tried with this widow, and I'm like, what do you want? Well, fuck, every time I try to ask you for something, you literally shut me down. When I ask you to suggest something, to try and start the process. Because what I want is something that's going to be a long-term deal. And you can't have a long-term deal without starting somewhere. And if every time I ask you for something, you literally shut me down, I can't build a shrine to your late husband. I can't put in a position where I can have a place to sleep, because I'm going to have to drive 2 hours just to get to you. Hour and a half up and an hour and a half back. Now, if I still got to wash my clothes, do my grocery shopping, pay my bills, I'm going to need a place to sleep, a place to potentially do my laundry, probably grocery shop together. I mean, the exercise, we're probably going to do that together a little bit. Walk around the neighborhood. Doing the necessities of keeping your home. That way we can start working on the financial stuff. We'll start working me into the position where there's a shared account. Well, that way you can have your own account, plus we can have a shared account. And in that way, like the agreed upon bills, I got something to come home to. I got a reason for home time. Now the only reason I have for home time is to start the vehicle, do my grocery shopping, do my laundry, and exercise. That's it. Other than that, I literally don't need home time. I just don't. I don't have an address. I mean, I have an address that I can get mail from, but I can't. It's not something I can use to get loans for bigger things. I can't get a credit card. Not in the conventional way. I have to do it the back books way through like a truck stop or a Walmart using a prepaid, reloadable prepaid credit card. And that'd be how I'd have to do it. I'm still working. I'm doing well. I thank you for being here. These are yours. These are not taxi doors. It's been a hell of a ride so far. And I thank you. If you have a problem, comment, or concern, the comment section is always a good place to go. Sorry for rambling, but it's kind of what this is for me, at least. It's therapy. Using your wisdom for blind spots in my own life. It's not for victory dances. Not because I can't. I don't know. I really don't see the need. Have a good